Hey guys, welcome back to the Vid-Bits. My name is Brian, aka Pops, and I'm hanging out with you with some more Legend of Zelda for Nintendo. Hey, and I may be co-CEO here at the Vid-Bits, and we may be grabbing a hold of the product this evening, but we're gonna take a big old bite. You know, no little nibbles for us. Last time that we streamed Legend of Zelda, we were able to obtain our personal best time of 44 minutes and 3 seconds. Really hoping now for a sub 44 minute time, but really for us, anything that's under 50 minutes is great practice to get us in fighting shape, fighting trim for those sub 45 minutes runs. The things that's really going to separate us from the professional runners in this game are being able to do stuff like screen scrolling and stuff like that. We do know how to do some block clipping, so we do have some advanced tech, but you know, there is some gains to be made there. But we're not really ripping screen scrolls at this point. We're just trying to go through the game as formulaic as possible in a very min-maxed way, and hoping that we the Vid-Bits care more about Zelda than Nintendo this year. Absolutely, 100% Shark Souls. Thank you for being first to stream. But yeah, so this is going to be min-max run where I'm actuating from start to finish, little menuing, and basically little backtracking. And so if you're new to running Legend of Zelda, this will be a great introduction for you to see what can be achieved, especially within the first 15 minutes of the game. No necessity for you to mimic what I'm doing per se exactly, but if you're just trying to get yourself set up to be able to get into the game and kind of explore Hyrule, my first 15 minutes will definitely give you the tools that you need to go into whatever dungeon you may find yourself in that's accessible in the first beginning of the game, and have a lot higher of a chance of succeeding. So with that being said, I'm about to start the runs. Let me just grab myself a bottle of water and use the restroom real quick. I just want to get the intro out of the way. I have time for like maybe one or two before the Hades stream, and I really appreciate everybody that's hanging out. Please make sure to get this stream a like, share, and subscribe. Also, please hit the notifications if you like stuff like this. We do it quite often, and that way you'll be notified by YouTube when we do go live with more of it. So, appreciate you very much, and I will see you in just a few short minutes. Stick around. Alright. You know what? I'm not gonna pull up the other thing. I wasn't gonna try to pull up this other thing, but screw, we'll just go with it. Man. Alright, guys. Thank you very much for your patience. Got the Chifos with me. And we're gonna get going. Oh. That's not gonna work. You okay, Chief? No? Yes? No? Hello, Ryan. Come on. Mismenuing. Well, that was fun. Fun and wonderful, so we'll say funderful. I need those shit. Okay, that's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. No. F in chat. That's true. Sorry. My bad. They cannot. Hey, Michael. I'm doing pretty good. I appreciate you asking. I've had a pretty good day. Yeah. Pretty good. Hopefully you're doing well. Excellent. I'm glad that you are doing fine. To be fair, yes, I deserve to get the F in chat there, Frank. Is it F for Frank, though? Or F for me failing because I failed at the time that you put F in chat? Yes, it was a failure. I am trying to you know, be fast, but also you know, not get ping-ponged, and I was dumb enough to go get ping-ponged around in there, so I deserved that. I deserved that F. I'll take it. But I won't let it define me, Frank. I won't. I'll try to do better. I will. Yes, at least it wasn't at the end. Me claiming that the game was glitching out for the first time for anybody ever by shooting wooden arrows at Ganon while chat just is like, we let you do you, boo. Love that about you guys. Hi, kid. Here we go. Being on point. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the good luck, Michael. Damn it. I cannot believe that. Ah, God, that's an epic freaking fail. Ugh. It's my fault. I looked at the timer and I saw that I was in there before 6 minutes and I got so fucking excited. Ridiculous. And I had a bomb drop on the first spot too. Ah. I can't tell you the last time something like that's happened. That is an epic fail. You can put epic Fs in chat for that. Jeez. If you didn't know, we hit our personal best time of 44 minutes and 3 seconds last night, so you wouldn't know it knowing the way that these are starting, but it looks like it's going to be more like one really good one, so let's just make sure that we get it. Jeez, ridiculous. I got so excited. I was like, man, am I going to get a... And look at that. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even know what I'm doing, chat. I just thought, am I going to get a freaking 6-minute Triforce? I'm like, no, that's not going to happen. Dude, like, I use Zelda intermeditation while I'm playing it in order to, like, stay focused while I'm doing it. And I'm just sitting there thinking, this is going to be great. Having all this, you know... It's like at the beginning of Pee-wee's Big Adventure when he's imagining winning the Tour de France. I'm like, yes, I'm going to get a sub 44-minute time. And then tomorrow I'm going to go get breakfast bar. I'm going to have a stack of pancakes and biscuits and gravy. And I'm going to have some sausage and bacon. I'm like, it's going to be so good. Okay. Anyways. It took her 4 hours to finish level 9. Well, I mean, God, if you don't know it, though, like, I had, when I first, if you go back, there's a folder on our channel, and it's called Chasing PBs. It's where, for the longest time, I was doing my speedrun stuffs. I felt like it was a little bit convoluted for people that didn't understand, and the titles were long, so I'm kind of trying to find a way to, like, reformat that. That's where all of my, basically, you see the first time I stream the game, and then you can look at that, and you can follow and see every subsequent time I stream the game and how I get better on the times. And when I first was doing these runs, I was getting horrible times, but like I had like a little cheat sheet in front of me that basically was saying, hey, when you get to level 9, it's up, left, down, right, this to get to the silver arrow, then up, left, this to get to Ganon, and like eventually I created a little way to remember it. But until I had looked at that sheet and got there a million times, I had it in front of me and I was looking down and following it meticulously, and I played the game for years, so like it's a nightmare if you don't know what you're doing, especially if it's somebody newer that it's their first play, or and this game is cryptic. It doesn't give you any holding of the hand, so you don't really know what to do. So but that's understandable. You keep figuring it out. Plus, then after you've like used both of your potions because you're trying to figure it out, like then you have to like grind to get some more, and then use one of them to even go mess around in there. That's the other thing. You have to use one of the potions, so you'll get a refill, and you have to use one right off the rip to be able to like go in there. So it becomes a big grind for rupees. Then at the end, figuring it out for the first time and all that stuff too. She had trouble finding the silver arrows. What? It's got to be worse if you like stumble upon Ganon, and not be prepared for the first time. Just stumble there. I completely agree, Frank. Frank's talking about the difference between modern and older NES era games being cryptic and being harder because of being cryptic. Also, I think there was something there with the whole, trying to bounce back from the video game crash, where they knew that if these games were so easy that the parents were paying $50 for them and their kids were finishing them in a session, it would be horrible for them. So they just had no desire for that to even be possible, so they made them super difficult. Or in the worser cases, they would like do translations of like arcade games to home console that were meant to be quarter munchers, that were programmed inherently unfair and difficult to eat your money, and here you were dropping $50 to buy said game, and then like it was still as difficult, but then there was no continues and no ability to add extra quarters, and it's just like, what are you doing? I bought this already, you got my money. Like, why wasn't concessions being made when you converted that over to a home port that I was given the ability to just add extra guys or whatever to have the ability to beat this game that I paid for? I get why you're doing it and making those games that difficult in the arcade. The whole things are designed to be difficult to eat your money, and here you are getting my money off the rip, and then it's not even look at a game like Ikari Warriors. It's like, what the fuck, what the hell? Like, what are you doing? Like, being assholes. Hey, let's not have problems with level 2 now. We try to stop for blue rupees when we need them. Yay, thank you for swirling back around in that. What is this? What is this enemy's name, I wonder? Fire Dry, McFirehead. Gonna stop for that one. Oh, that's not where I sent that. See, I'm not as excited. I was like in here at like 5:45 or something. That's what I wanted to happen, and it just doesn't happen every time. I proc like it's going to. I'm ready for him to be like that, but Dodongo does not want to present himself like that every single time. Not at all. I'm used to having more money than this coming out of that dungeon. You guys suck. Oh yeah, duh. What am I doing? Taking way more damage than I want to right off the rip. I mean, you know. You bastard. You bastard. Sometimes you gotta just, you know, represent yourself towards it. It's gonna be a lot better on the second approach. I didn't get a lot of yield on them ropes in Dungeon 2 there. I should have 250 by now. Boop, boop, boop. That's one of my favorite things to do. Walk out this way. Walk out towards me. Walk out toward. Thank you. Whew, you were close. A little close. This is the only other death I do, and it's intentional. Ride the Lionel. Oh, I can't. You're too old to ride the Lionel. Now I gotta combat myself to 9 rupees, which blows, because this is usually just go get this. But for some weird reason, it's not. Combat my way to 8 rupees. 7 rupees. Give me a 5-piece. Somebody give me a 5-piece. I'm not gonna walk up there assuming it's gonna happen. That's okay, we're fishing for bombs. Let's say we're fishing for bombs and it'll happen. There it is. There we go. There we go. So all we have to do is say we're fishing for bombs. I'm just trying to think where I'm going to make up this time. Bastard. You bastard! Bum 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 bum. Thank you for leading back into that. I would rather want a one and done, but you know. Yeah, that was so dumb. Whew. That swordfish. I save all those bombs for this room. So even if I have to, like, one-pop somebody, I can. And then you hope that kind of stuff happens. Yeah, hope. Braden told me one time to write down all my accolades, and I never have looked at all of my times of all of, like, the 40 games I freaking run. But it would be fun to be able to see it all, like, see it all together. But if you do want to see it, you can go just to the Chasing PBs folder and watch. And for the most part, the last or whatever episode that is the one that I have my personal best of whatever game will say in the title "New PB," and that'll be the one that'll let you know that that's the one that's my best time. And I love to run games like that, so all you have to do is comment on one of those games. Hey man, when's the next time you're gonna run so and so game? And I'll try to run it. You gotta be a little bit mindful here. Let me throw that first fireball. Get your hits in. Don't get stuck up in them. And remember, you can go in from the side if you have to. It's definitely one of those things you do not have to face him front on. Because he will piece you up. He will also pull you into him too, and then you'll be stuck back there, and that's just not good. No bueno. Big shield shop here on the corner if you want that. 90 rupees. Hey, look, we have arrow money. The pamphlet for Nintendo Power subscription trick. That's the free tip we're gonna get you to get your parents to get your kids to be like, Mom, I'm gonna learn so much, you should get me Nintendo Power. And I luckily did get that Nintendo Power subscription that came with the free Dragon Warrior. Changed my life. In the Famicom version, he likes to appear in the middle more. I don't know why, but it just seems to be that way. Bomb clip, or block clip. Like, subscribe on for the block clip, please. Nice. Subscribe at the same time too? Sick. Oh, I didn't get Santa Link. Oh, Final Fantasy, sick. Oh. I don't know why I thought you were gonna say Battletoads. Yes, Faxanadu's awesome! Man, so good. Remember your mantra. Ah, so good. Never beat that game. Because every single time I ever tried to put my password back in, it would never lead me back to what I did, and I could not one-session it. I do remember leaving my NES on for an absurdly long time when I was a kid and getting in trouble for it because I was trying in consecutive days to get through that game. Yep, super good. Super big value for you as a kid. I mean, can you handle a 24-minute magical sword? Pretty hopeful that you can. Would you say you love Wizrobes? I'm just kidding. I hate Wizrobes too. It's really, you just gotta be calm. Be calm, play the middle of the room. Like Sal Bandini says, right up the middle. That's where the action is. Let me the hell out of here! Thank you for the awesome. Awesome, awesome. Everybody's nightmare as a child. If you say otherwise, you must have been awesome. It's the first true barrier to entry to how far you're going to get in this game. I mean, obviously not doing block clips and stuff. Obviously not doing block clips and stuff. But yeah, fighting through 2 full worms worth of blue dark nuts, having to have a red potion for sure to do it, barely scraping through it, and yeah. Now I'm like, man, I cannot believe I can get a, you know, the recorder in such little time. Like to have it in my hands in 28 minutes and 50 seconds is insane to me. Did I not make it last night? I ended up making a 44 minute and 3 seconds, so it is my personal best stream. Oh man, did I just not get those bombs? I did not get those bombs. I did make it. I'm so dumb, I'm gonna get them because they're free. I made it by 50 seconds over my personal best. Not getting those bombs when I can see them. I can't believe I passed those. That's a mistake. Behind the 8-ball, making myself be a little bit more, have to go a little bit faster, somehow. Can't make time out of nowhere, but I'll try. Man, yeah, thanks. Never gonna hear about that. I never do that. I was, again, it was that one, I was 2 minutes ahead of the best time I'd ever done on any Zelda run I've ever done. I was just, oh my god. Alright, guys. It's cursed. It's cursed. You're gonna be pissed, but yeah. I have time to do one good one. That's the time I have to do, is one good one, so obviously, yeah. Yeah, that one time. I'm never gonna live, it's never gonna get lived down. Oh, man. I had one. I beat it on there. That was fun. I had one. It was sitting around. I got rid of it to somebody that would appreciate it more, but it's a neat little piece. Definitely think it's pretty cool. I figure I'll probably end up picking up another one, just not opening it. Didn't beat the second quest on the handheld, but that's pretty cool that it's on there, though. I like the fact that it has the uh, Famicom Disk System version of, it did the sound is different and everything for the second for the Japanese versions when you switch it over, which is really neat for that. End up picking up another analog pocket. So I don't know. If I feel like if I have to do that stuff now, that's probably what I would run it on. And then I'm trying to get a dock and not spend $1 million on one. $1 million. All right, give me uno momento, and we'll get the run in. I am an absolute idiot. I am really cutting it down to the wire. I have time to try like one more time before I'm going to encroach on my next planned stream. So let's hope I can get one, or I'm going to have to end early. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I've had a great day. It's only going to get better. Keep asking the universe how good it can get, and show me how good it can get. And my personal best by 50 seconds. It could have been by a couple minutes if I hadn't got so excited. You have to just chill, go with the flow. You know, get good bomb drops. Make sure that you aren't messing around with enemies for too long trying to get drops in areas if you're trying to get a PB. You know, those situations. You know, send on the opposite direction, knowing that you're still going to get a good bomb drop, so you gotta go with it, so... Or maybe not. It's gotta be in at least the third or fourth spot. Third spot. Fourth spot. Nope. Then you reset. And then we do a boop, and a boop, and a boop, boop. Boom. And you say thank you, RNG. Doing that for? What did I do that for? That's a miracle I survived that. Miracle. Miracle on Zelda Street. One of 2 intentional deaths on my run. I only did it to avoid that. It sucks, it cost me 4 seconds to avoid getting hit once. Really just trying to get me aced? Sure, I'll come in here with no help. It's fine, because that's what Brian Boitano would do. That room could easily kill you. Takes a lot longer with that wooden sword, man. Bastards! I really wanted that 12-minute raft. It was close. If I didn't get dorked around by those bats because I had full health in that room. You guys don't have to hang out there, jeez. The bats, jeez. This is my first 15 minutes. It's pretty good. That bomb placement, not so much. My best time is 44 minutes and 3 seconds. Thank you for asking. Was it Freebird Ollie? And I achieved that yesterday. Beating my previous time by 50 seconds that I had for a while, so... Sucks, I need a bomb. Because if not, well, I don't. I guess I can just do the thing where if I don't get a bomb drop outside of one, then I will just do the thing where I go to the immediately in and do the right and hit that key. That's immediately easy to access. Thank you for being right there, buddy. And that makes it for the fact that I don't have the bomb. I just sucks that I still have to go around a room. I don't want to go around, but... Ooh, over there. Weird. What a weird guy. It would have been helpful if that guy would have dropped me bombs. I really would like to get my replenishment. Block clip. Like, sub, and subscribe for more block clips. That'd have been hilarious if he would have grabbed me. I would have rage quit. Flowers for effect. I know it doesn't do anything. I wanted him to have a flaming head for him being a dragon dinosaur thing. Yes, and thank you, RNG. It's RNG for me because my brain isn't necessarily acclimated to the tables that I should be thinking about as far as like where my enemies are, how many I've killed, and what it's going to yield and all that jazz. There are people that are much smarter than me, or cooler than me, that I'm not ripping on at all. They are my heroes. Hey! Now we don't have to fight anything on this path back. On, like, why did you have to be there? Get out of my way, are you kidding me? Like, now, I mean, my confidence is low going into here without having a potion, but we're just doing it because time. We don't have time. Dude. Not my best work in any capacity or anything at all. So, what do the kids these days say? Scuffed, super scuffed. Exciting. Can I have a? Nope. Hold your breath. Move, Chief. Move your head. Lay down, Chief. You're right in front of the TV, Chief. I can't see anything, buddy. Move in front. Move, bud. Move, buddy. I don't know what to say. I love my dog. I really wasn't trying to yell at him, and I just lost over half of my health. He literally just stood up the entirety of his body. I don't even know what to do. I'm going into 5 with no health. No, it's whatever. I'm gonna be done after this run, so I'm again, I don't know what to say. I'm not gonna physically shove my dog, and I wasn't trying to scream at him, and he wasn't gonna move, so I don't know what to do. That's never happened. I do not know why you had to do that, buddy. So stressful. Yep. Hey Ty, you did. Unfortunately, it might be over because if I can't finish this is the last run of the stream, and unfortunately, Chief really stood up at the entirety of his body, the entirety of my monitor, and I couldn't see anything, and I lost half my health going into this level. So I'm trying my best to pull it out with 4 hearts. I love the guy. I wasn't trying to scream at him, and I didn't push him out of the way. I'm not going to do that. I don't want him to ever think of me, asserting negative energy towards him. So he's just sitting here next to me, like, he thinks it's the funniest thing ever. I bet. I just don't have time to farm energy or enemies for health or any of that. Now it's 2 hearts. Now it is 2 hearts. I'm trying. Alright, Chief is secure, the bag is secure. He's mad at me for... Don't die this time, dummy. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, especially the dummy part. Why we crossed that? Who knows? God! That's happened twice now. In like the last 2 streams, that stupid bastard. What? No, what am I doing? Really? Thank you very much for the well done. Okay.
Okay. We get bombs on the way out. It's all good. Block. Loot. The key to the wizardrobes is in between the lines. They just don't know what to do. Like, I just find the line in the middle of the room, I split it, and I just try to stay there and just parry up and down based on where they are, prioritizing the orange ones if I can get to them before they get in and out of phase. I feel like the best run would involve me block clipping this. Yes! That was close. And we missed the whistle stop. I'm gonna have to like look and maybe watch Slack's video and just grab them in the one spot where you can every single time consistently. It's like you're literally just walking in the room and you're standing in one spot and waiting and slicing one time and then you're getting them and... Why didn't I get them? There it is. It's unlocked them. Still 45 minutes and change, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take a 45 and change. I mean, considering the fact that I had dog DPS too, so... I mean, now I can consistently beat this game and potentially Mario 1, 2, or 3. That was one of my goals. I wanted to beat Zelda and. It was going to be the Zelda and series where I beat Zelda and Mario 1 in an hour, Zelda and Mario 2, or Zelda and Mario 3, and the goal is to speedrun to see what my times would be. That would be the speedrun, Zelda and. And it'd be nerve-wracking because my Mario 3 and my Mario 2 times are in the 13-minute mark. So, like, I would literally be right there, but I had to continue to push my Zelda time to be able to do that. The first one was just easy. Mario and 1 and Zelda's easy. You know, I could beat Mario 1 in 7 minutes, 6-7 minutes, but throwing 2 or 3 in there, it'd be really rough with, you know, changing the game over and everything, so... Nice. It's a fun game. I really love it. Alright guys, I'm on a time crunch. Hades 2 starts in about 7 minutes, so I'll see you guys then. Really appreciate everybody that stuck around. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Bat. Really appreciate you guys. Really appreciate your support. And I know that you're just messing with me. Thank you, Ty. Thank you, Free. And, thank you, Frank. And Ryu. And, Shark Souls. We will do another one of these later, especially if the Hades 2 doesn't pop off. I will just do what I've been doing and run this again at either 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. EST, so just so you know. But stick around, Hades 2 is coming up next. Until next time, it's been Brian, aka Pops from the Vid-Bits. Good gains, good goals, and good RNG, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.